No more black tears. You know what I'm saying? We back at the next light. We out of traffic. Caesar C's, how you doing, man?
So what's good, people? We back for another week. I'm gonna do a throwback, man. Space coast to coast, nigga. Shout out to my nigga Mardoc or whatever that nigga name was.
Okay.
Zabrak. What's up, y'all? What's good, man?
Yo, it's for teasing, man. And hey, that was a classic show back in the day, C's, man. So appreciate that shout out. What's up, Juice, man?
What up, what up, what up? This your boy Juice Man, aka Big Norm, aka Let's get it, man. Let's go.
Yeah, this week, man, we got a star, a rising star, CJ Stroud, comparing probably where he hopes to be at soon. You know, at this level, we talking about he picks Eli Manning's career over Aaron Rodgers. It's actually a decent conversation. I mean, when you look at stats, A-Rod is definitely the bigger on the stats, but Eli's got more playoff Super Bowl contingencies. I mean, for me, man, I'm looking at the stats. I'm going with Rodgers just because of the stats. And it's like he's not gonna get another Super Bowl unless some miracle happens. So I mean, this comparison, man, we talking about Eli Manning with 57,000 yards. Rodgers got, 59,000. And then,
So he's not that much ahead of him in passing yards.
yeah, passing yards. So,
Joe Montana.
but I mean, like his accuracy, his passing, Rodgers is definitely better on paper.
Man, bro,
Give
fuck
me
all
the
that
chips.
bullshit, man. Fuck all the bullshit. You trying to say all these numbers, man? Let's just keep it real, man. We in the Super Bowl. Who you want?
Give
I
me the
want
chips.
Eli Manning, man.
Give me the chips.
Like
The track record?
Nah, man. It's not even about the two Super Bowls because I've heard people all week talk about where two Super Bowls ain't much more than one, and I agree with that. But nigga, it's who he beat for them two Super Bowls, bruh.
He beat the GOAT.
Like imagine I dropped a hit song today, and I only got two number ones. But the same year I dropped the two number ones, Tupac, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, and all the Beatles all alive. Nigga, I done bodied like 5 legends. This nigga Eli beat Tom Brady twice. And one of those teams was the greatest team of all time. I seen that team with my own 2 eyes, nigga. That team had Randy Moss. That team was unstoppable. And Eli beat that team. Then he beat him again with lesser niggas. This nigga had what? Hakeem Nicks and Mario Manningham. And, bro, do you know some of these receivers? We don't know who the fuck they are anymore. Victor Cruz. All this nigga known for dancing.
Nigga,
now,
we
man.
barely know who Eli is.
And who did Rodgers beat in his Super Bowl? And he beat up a back because y'all forget this shit. That Pittsburgh Steelers team was banged up, man. Troy Polamalu was hurt. That nigga Big Ben, bro. Let's be real, man. Big Ben straight, man. But
Man had a better career than both of them.
man, he ain't all that.
Give
though,
me
man.
Joe Namath.
So hey, give me Eli Manning, man. And then the last reason is this: if you was to ask most people who underachieved and who overachieved, Eli overachieved in his career. Let's just keep it real. For Aaron Rodgers to be as talented as he is, that nigga's underachieved, bro. Don't never let me be nobody who underachieved. I always want to overachieve.
Eli is a successful Tony Romo.
Nigga,
Niggas
with
want
2 rings against Tom Brady.
I'm saying,
Don't you ever
this is what they thought. This is what they thought.
disrespect Eli like that
This
again.
is what they wanted
Don't you
Romo
ever-
to be,
don't you
nigga.
ever
No,
disrespect
nigga.
Eli like that again.
Fuck Eli.
Tony-
Give me Peyton. Fuck Eli.
Tony Romo
Give me
never
Peyton,
been
nigga.
to
Shut
the
the fuck
NFC
up.
Championship
Fuck
game.
all that. Fuck all that. Who?
Eli
What?
got 2 Super Bowls.
Fuck that. Throw that out the window. What brother? Which brother you taking? Eli, Peyton. Give me Peyton all day, nigga. Eli.
I probably still take Eli.
I'll take Eli.
Because Tom Brady used to
Eli.
rip.
Hold
Tom
up.
Brady used to
Hold
rip
up.
that nigga at bro when they did the roast. And this is all I'm gonna say. When they did the roast, Payne came up with the roast, made jokes. Eli posted a tweet said, "I would have came to the roast, but I already roasted that nigga during his career. That's a W. A win is a win."
Eli.
Rose, man.
Yeah, I'm a Giants fan, so you already know I'm going with the Eli, and not just based. I'm just basing that off just give me the 2 rings, give me the chips. You know what I'm saying? I'm just basing it off that, and CJ Stroud, you got to perform. I got to go back to it, man. You got to perform this year. You got to go back to the playoffs, man. You got to probably make it to in this AFC Championship game. All the talking you're doing. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
the one for the Houston?
Yeah.
Chatting a whole lot of shit, man.
He talking all summer long. I ain't seen him in one workout video. All he doing is talking.
They're gonna be gunning for him next year.
Yeah, but Eli Manning, I'm taking Eli.
Yeah, man. Next we talking about potential stars and rising stars. We got Cece, man. That's what I call her. Cece from the WNBA. Catlin Clark, the whole drama surrounding her. Oh, she's being bullied and they're targeting her. They're just hating on her because she's bringing all this attention. Let's not disrespect the whole reason. It's not just Catlin Clark. It's Angel Reese, Cardoza. If you mention one, you can't. Hold up.
Tell him what it is.
That can be said.
Tell him what it is.
It's one white bitch.
Tell him again.
It's one white bitch.
It's not that rookie class. It's what?
Y'all, it's one white bitch. Y'all stop that, man. Stop saying Angel Reese. Stop saying Cardoza. Stop bringing Cameron Brent. Stop bringing up the rest of these rookies, man. They not driving the needle like Catlin Clark driving the needle.
Say it again. It's not the rookie class.
It's one white bitch, bro.
You bring it.
How dare you? So she's gonna get smashed.
What is she doing? She's being a bitch. She's being a bitch.
No, she's balling too, though.
She's balling, but she's being a bitch. Why are you complaining? Prove, rise above it. This adversity.
She's not the one complaining. Everyone else is doing the complaining. And let's be real. Man, fuck all the bullshit.
Why?
Fuck all the because they all trying to kill this white bitch. They trying to kill, bruh. That bitch.
All these motherfuckers from the 90s didn't get killed when niggas got bowled in the fucking face. Then the 90s and
that
80s.
Bitch Kennedy Carter walked up after the play and basically threw her big ass hips into Catlin Clark and threw that white bitch on the ground. Bruh, they've been clotheslining this bitch, man. I done seen a couple of these games. They going out for blood.
I ain't seen her bleed. Bitch. I ain't see her be on the sideline. I ain't see her bleed.
It's not for a lack of trying.
Fuck all
they
that.
They trying to kill that white bitch, bro.
But did she die?
Hey, man.
But did she die?
This is the reason why.
Great White Hope. The Great White Hope. No.
The Great White Hope?
She's...
Oh, PH, too.
Do you know why David Stern's considered one of the greatest commissioners of all the sports?
Because he's a dickhead.
He realized, I got Michael Jordan, that's the golden goose. I got to change the rules. The Pistons beat that nigga up too much. I got to change the rules, bro. Y'all can't start just touching Mike when he in the air like that no more. Because people like to see Mike fly, put the tongue out and shit. Hey, if there's a living, breathing commissioner in the WNBA, hey, man, change some of these rules, bro. These bitches is doing too much to Catlin Clark.
We got to protect our investment. She's a moneymaker. We got to protect our investment.
Oh, bro, if you look at all the places that she's scheduled to play at this season, those arenas have sold fuck out.
Probably sold out.
So, bro, Indiana Fever was the worst team in the league last year. As soon as she got drafted, they season tickets sold the fuck out. So you can say what you want. She's box office. We had this conversation.
That's right, because
a star
they
and a
like
superstar.
to see this white girl get her ass whooped.
She's a superstar, man. So they need to lift that bitch up, man. And guess what, man? This all I got to say, man. Shannon Sharp, I don't agree with that whole ass nigga a lot, man, for many reasons. But he said one thing. And y'all hoes need to stop hating, bro. Because if she's bringing the attention to the league, guess what? If them TV contracts get renewed and bigger because of her, guess what? That's more money for Aja Wilson, more money for Breonna Stewart. Guess what? Catlin Clark got her shoe. A week later, Aja Wilson got a shoe. And Aja Wilson been had a league MVP and been had 2 rings. So guess what? I'm not mad. If I'm them hoes, I'm not mad. Because I'm trying to eat too.
But the entertainment come from clothesline that hoe.
We bringing it back.
It's entertainment.
Shut up and dribble. Play the game. Shut up and dribble.
Okay, ho.
It's more entertainment when I see her ass get clothesline.
Rose, man.
Yeah, man. Vertiz has said it, man. It's not the rookie class. It's what?
One white bitch.
Yeah. Everybody up and down crying because of the what?
One white bitch.
Yeah, so I love it, man. It's getting more seats in the stands. Eventually they're gonna make more money. They should embrace it. All the ladies, I don't know why it's competition. It's competition. All the female reporters and analysts. It's competition. It's competition. It's competition. It's nothing dirty. Nobody care about none of that. I feel like
I'm saying
you don't have to protect the investment, but when you see son, say son. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
I don't see nothing. What you mean? I don't see nothing, man.
Man, everybody else ain't getting treated like that. Man.
But she the only one when she go in the air, 2 bitches clotheslining her. I swear on everything I love. I saw somebody hit like the Goldberg spin on her, man. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
And they're not doing it a lot, so it's not doing it a lot. But she got so many eyes on her. If it happened once in a game, it's gonna be a big deal.
Bro, Catlin Clark is such a big fucking deal. I'm gonna say this, bro. When the last time you seen somebody at the free throw line shoot a free throw and immediately run to the person they got to check for the ref to be like, hey, bitch, you got another free throw. Like that's what Catlin Clark is doing right now, man.
She in them hoes' head.
She in these hoes' heads, bro. Hey, and last thing, man, for all them hoes on the Indiana Fever, man, Aaliyah Boston, I love you at South Carolina. Hey, you rookie of the year last year. You like 6'9" or some shit, 6'8". And to all the rest of you hoes, shame on you bitches. Shame on you bitches. When these hoes do that shit to Catlin Clark, y'all supposed to throw elbows, hips, pussy. Y'all supposed to be throwing all kind of shit at these hoes.
You can't treat like you can't
not let these hoes just do Catlin Clark like that.
You can't treat that bitch like any of these other bitches because she not like them other bitches.
She's not like these other bitches.
I don't understand what you mean.
But yeah, any you got any other thoughts on that one, man? I'm saying play the game. Yes, it's bringing attention, but shit, the media gonna spin their shit.
Nah, go move into them other hoes, C's.
And then next, man, we got a 4-peat from Oklahoma, the Sooners. When the last time you seen a damn 4 or 3-peat in any college sport?
That's awesome.
We haven't. I've never saw it. We just saw the UConn men go back to back. So they got a chance in 3-peat.
But a 4-peat is crazy.
But
and
a 4-peat, like crazy. So and probably in softball, you know, it's probably the same group of girls probably too.
Graduating the whole class.
Yeah, so it's probably the same group of girls. They all probably stayed together and they probably won from the start, then they reloaded and then won again. So some of them been there all 4 years, but you know, they're seniors and juniors, so they reloaded some. But for them to win 4 in a row, that's amazing, man. It's
probably not gonna be broken for a while. And then
shoot, they got a chance to win again next year.
Awesome.
Probably not, but I mean, hey, the competition was stiff though. I saw Duke when Duke was playing a little bit early in the season. I did see a couple games, but from the playoffs, it was a good picture, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to them hoes, bro. That's hard. You saw how hard it was for Georgia to try to get their 3-peat because the refs going to cheat you, bro, when you trying to make history. And shout out to the Chiefs. Y'all trying to go for the 3-peat. Never happened in NFL history. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Refs probably gonna cheat y'all boys too. So shout out to them hoes making history, man.
And then next, man, we moving on to the NBA. First, we're speaking of the NBA. We got Lakers. Lakers coaching seat is open now. So
it's been open since I think May 5th.
Man, as soon as they lost to the Nuggets, they fired that nigga the same night. Yeah, they called that nigga. They said, "Don't get on the plane." What you mean, don't get on the plane, nigga? You ain't
go
coming
home.
back.
Just go home. We'll send you your shit in the mail.
But they lost at home, didn't they?
Oh yeah, yeah.
No. They lost to Denver. It was 5 games. It was 5. It was a legitimate sweep.
Yeah. They told that nigga, bro, hey, don't get your ass back on this bus.
Hey,
man, you might as well go to the dispensary.
Just go home.
Just stay there and get high.
Rumor has that nigga still in Denver.
He probably is. I know if I was up, I would be. Like, man, dog, I lost my job. I might as well get high.
Man, I'm gonna keep it real, man. Dan Hurley, man, you a good coach, man, in college. I'm just not a fan of these college coaches coming to the NBA, bro. Because the last 2 that was all right in the NBA was Billy Donovan. He was okay with the Thunder for a little bit. I think he's with the Bulls now, you know. And then Brad Stevens, he was actually straight for a little bit in Boston. But
it took him a while. It took him, I think, 4 years.
Yeah, it took some time for that team to get going. But to be honest, he's a better general manager than he was an NBA head coach. Because that team did way better under Udoka and under Mazzulla than they ever did under him. So to me personally, I'm just more of a fan of guys like Sam Cassell who pay their dues on these NBA benches and rosters and have spent time. Someone like Patrick Ewing, who was a coach at Georgetown and the Bobcats. If you give it to JJ Redick, man, okay, cool, man. Because at the end of the day, that's LeBron homeboy, man, and you got to keep that nigga happy if you want him to come back to LA. And hey, JJ's a smart guy. I watch Mind the podcast. I don't know if y'all watch Mind the Game. I watch it. JJ's an intelligent white boy. So Good for
White?
him.
He's an intelligent basketball player too, though.
Nah, he an intelligent white boy, man. So good for him.
I'm talking about his basketball IQ though was very, very
Yeah, he went to Duke. He went to Duke. What you expect? So
he's pure white.
Suck a Duke, nigga. Suck a Duke.
So hey,
championship.
that's what I would do. I would hire JJ because that's what LeBron want, and I feel like JJ has a better feel for the NBA game. Dan Hurley, it's just hard to really just tell how these college coaches going to translate to the NBA game.
I think they should, if they go to hire him, they got to give him like maybe a 7-year deal or something like that, so that he has time to do what he's supposed to do. Because after LeBron and AD, it's like it's gonna be nothing but college players. So and he run an NBA style offense at UConn. He went back to back. Why not make the move? Why you can? He's like he wants to be in the NBA coach.
Oh, this is UConn coach.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I want to see it because it's like you don't went through so many coaches. You fired. I thought Darvin Ham was straight, but then they fired him. So it's like
he was good till he wasn't.
Yeah. So like they was butt in a lot of the regular season, but when it came to the playoffs, man, them boys were playing for him. I thought.
Man, last year he was in the West Conference Finals.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like the Lakers, man. Your job's not safe. Your job is not safe.
You gotta win.
But they're not going to. But next year is their only window to win another championship. It was actually probably this year, but they still got a chance next year.
Now?
He's 39.
I'm 39.
I think he might be 40 by the time the season starts.
40.
And they already finna waste a roster spot on somebody who can't play this year.
So, but
who they gonna pick up?
They want to pick up Bronny.
Done deal.
And so, but I hope he gets the job. It'll make a splash because everybody on TV they didn't even talk about the NBA Finals. They just talked about that on ESPN. All get up and everything. They didn't even talk about the NBA Finals. Like, we scrapping the whole show. Lakers might find a coach. You know what I'm saying? That's how big the Lakers are. So
LeBron and the Lakers, man, move needles, man.
Yeah, so
then,
I hope they do it.
Speaking of the Lakers, man, let's go ahead and speak about their all-time rivals, man. Game 1 of the NBA.
Boston spanked that ass, man.
Yeah, they did.
And I ain't even surprised by that shit, man.
Nobody is. It's
Nah, bro. Don't say that.
Better team on paper. They're doing what they're supposed to do.
Did you not have Dallas in 6?
They are doing.
Did you not have Dallas in 6?
Wait, I'm getting to that. They are doing what the fuck they're supposed to do. So they're serial. Okay.
How they doing? They supposed to be doing, Rose? When this
win? They're supposed to fucking win.
You had Dallas in 6 though,
but they can still win in 6.
That's what I'm saying. So, but don't say they doing what they supposed to be doing. You need to be trying
they're
to
supposed
for Dallas. You need to be trying to tell me how Dallas gonna come back and win this series.
Fuck all that.
Because Buddy's hurt.
What I'm saying is they got Porzingis back.
Ain't nobody hurt.
They had 7 players. 7 players shoot threes.
77's hurt.
Don't use Porzingis as an excuse. Because I asked you last week when you picked Dallas, I said, was that contingent on Porzingis playing?
No, you asked me that.
I asked both of y'all that.
Oh, okay.
And y'all both was like, hey, man, if he play, I'm still going Dallas. The only person that I asked that question to that told me if Porzingis play, they were switching their pick was TTK. He told me if Porzingis plays, he said it's Boston is not close.
Is he going to stay healthy? And we are talking about
nigga, he only got to stay healthy for 3 more games because this shit ain't going long.
They're not sweeping them.
Nigga, this shit ain't going long.
It's not going to be a sweep. We are talking about a serial choke artist team. Serial.
Bro, let me talk about the game.
Your last 20 years, you are a choke artist.
Let me talk about the game. Porzingis had 18 in the first half. This is the difference between the Celtics and the T-Wolves. The Celtics got 2 centers that can shoot threes. So all that shit, like not playing the center, they got to play the center in this game. Then Porzingis is a great rim protector still. So is Al Horford. Porzingis had like 2 blocks last night.
He had 3.
He had 3. Okay, he had 3 blocks last night when people try to go to the rim. So that's a big difference too. Also, Porzingis and Al Horford, they're not Rudy Gobert. They can actually somewhat guard these guards on the perimeter when they do pick and roll. And there was a couple times where Luka and Kyrie got Porzingis into action, and Porzingis actually stayed in front of them niggas. Then, bruh, this nigga Tatum had like 16 points and like, 5-6 turnovers, and they still won easily. This nigga Drew Holiday was knocking down threes last night. I saw a stat that said they had, 5 or 6 players make 3 threes. That's the most amount of players to ever make 3 threes in an NBA Finals game. Bruh, it's not going to be close, bruh. This series gonna be over in 4 or 5 games. Hey, Dallas, congrats for showing up, man. Y'all had a hell of a run. Get into the finals, but Boston's just a superior team, man. But Luka's still the best player because even though he struggled last night, nigga still get you 30, but you gotta get more assists than that nigga. But to be fair, man, PJ Washington, some of y'all other sorry motherfuckers, y'all was missing wide open threes, but y'all been missing wide open threes the whole fucking playoffs. So, hey, PJ Washington, shout out to your baby mama, Brittany Renner.
No, it's all about Kyrie. Kyrie was trash yesterday. Kyrie was trash. And remember, we talked about it. I said, how good is Perkins? He was like, he's been pretty good this year. I said, I haven't seen him play, so that's what I said. I'm still going with Dallas. I haven't seen him play. Seen him play.
You know how he is.
Seen him play yesterday, and like,
he's pretty good.
He's back. He's back. He's back.
The unicorn is alive.
Yes. That's why they call him a unicorn. Like, he's back. Like, okay, like, yeah, he's back. Like, he played a very good game. Like, and it was crazy, like, because he played an excellent game, and he was the X factor. It was like they couldn't do nothing with him. So, and they tried to make it a game in the third quarter, but with Kyrie not doing nothing, Luka by himself, like, because if you look at the team, Boston is a way better team. Down the line. I'm talking about better players from top to bottom.
The Mavs got 2 of the top 3 players in the series, but after that, the next 10 belong to Boston.
And it's like they was playing dudes, and Dallas was playing dudes. I was like, man, who is this guy?
Okay, yeah.
In the first half, I'm like, who is this guy? Like, who is that guy?
Boston got niggas like Peyton Pritchard and Steve House. They come off the bench and contribute. Yeah.
So like Buddy said, Drew Holiday said, he said, man, even our white boys play defense. So
I like that shit.
He said even our white boys play defense. And so like, and remember I also said Jaylen Brown, I said he get rid of that hoe he was with. What's the name? That old hoe he was with. He get rid of her, he'll be all right.
Bernie? Was it Bernice?
Bernice, yeah, Bernice. So
when he dumped her?
He was on doggone Good Morning America. It asked him, what have you been doing while you had all this rest waiting for the finals? He said, I don't have a family. I'm single. So I've been binge watching Harry Potter all this time.
Hey, shout out
to him. Man. Boss is probably going to win now. Boss is going to win. He got rid of that hoe. He just need to get rid of the weird braids he got that going to the side that look like he got bald spots on it. But he get rid of that too, then he going to be the MVP. But if he stick with them braids, they're still going to win. They're probably Boston's probably going to win in 6.
Hey, Boston, don't choke. You've done it in the past.
I hope they don't though, because if they do win, that means they go tie the Lakers for the amount of championships.
No, we already tied. If they win, they're going to break us.
Oh no, we up a half. We up a half championship on them.
Oh, because
we got an East Season tournament championship, so we up. You know what I'm saying? We up.
So, I forgot we did raise the banner for that.
Yeah, we up. We got a half of the championship, so we up. Ain't no tie no more.
Yeah, don't choke, man. Moving on. Any more thoughts on that, man?
Oh man.
Yeah, I felt like that was some hot shit. You know, I felt like that was really some hot shit. That last take.
Did it blow up though?
It should.
It's about to.
You're talking about some dynamite,
Boom.
Yeah, so man, shout out to the Horrible Podcast. I forgot Shorty's name, but I've seen a couple of her episodes. She's EYL, Joe Budden alumni, all that shit. I think her name's Wheezy. Got a good podcast. She's one of the pioneers in this shit. So shout out to them. Basically, they had a story, man. Basically, where somebody wrote into the show and he was saying, "Yeah, so my brother's disabled. I had paid this girl to mess with him, do his thing, whatever. He seemed like he liked it. So then it's like you get further into the story, they say, okay, so she was like, oh, I got some homegirls too. So she like basically put her girls on, and these girls, messing with disabled people, disabled guys. So it's like,
let me translate this for all the niggas listening. Cause he's trying to be nice.
Yeah.
Man, these hoes are making disabled niggas pay for pussy.
Yeah, they was
These
getting their checks.
autistic ass niggas.
But that's a service, man.
That's
It's
cool.
a
These
service.
autistic ass niggas.
I would want that in my life.
Is paying for pussy, but from these hoes.
It ain't him. It's his
It's
brother.
all
His brother
right.
taking care of it. And the
It's
family.
all right.
They family taking care
Yeah,
of it.
but
These hoes got a disabled sex ring going on, man.
yeah, but from
That's
what I
not-
read,
this is what they do.
his brother seen the chick, ran up and kissed in the mouth, and then they was like, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I'm sorry."
And the bitch said, "Oh no, I mess with plenty of disabled niggas."
Yeah,
This what she do.
this is what she
She
do.
target niggas that's fucked up.
And
We
then
can't say
she's
that
like-
because
and she said-
that was never
That's what
stated.
she said.
That's what was
That's
said.
not her only clientele, though.
That's
Nigga, how you know?
That's what-
I don't, but I'm saying. I don't.
You
But how
got
do you know?
clientele?
How do you know?
paying for pussy for money? Yup. Yo, man, I got tears, man. These hoes said, fuck it. The regular niggas don't want to pay these high pussy prices no more. Let's find these retarded niggas
Because you got to be retarded to pay those prices.
to pay these
Hold
prices.
on.
Because I
What are
know
these prices?
man, hey, I don't know
Who
what-
cares?
It
I
might
know
be
the price is
regular
ridiculous.
prices.
I know whatever that he paying, a regular nigga would pay that. That's why she target disabled mental niggas.
His
Retarded
brother's
prices.
paying it, though.
It's retarded
Man,
prices.
tears, man.
Man, Rose, man.
Yeah, I ain't got no tears because she said Buddy was.
These tears are what's wrong with these hoes?
I ain't got no tears because she said Buddy was taking her up through there. She said that Buddy with the autism was taking. She said, "Oh, he working me."
So he
Oh,
was
yeah, he got that
satisfied.
pussy.
He paid his money. He was
got the
satisfied,
Colorado
man.
radio, man.
Yeah, she said, "Oh yeah." She said he took her up through there. So I ain't got no tears, man. I'm happy for him. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing, young man.
Juice, man.
Yeah. What's up?
Tears or no tears, man.
No tears, man. I'm thrilled for him. We need more of that shit in the world, man.
Like, man, I ain't got no tears because we seen this shit on like SVU and House and all this other shit where Stephen Hawkins.
Nigga, did you just say SVU, nigga?
Bruh.
People go to jail on SVU.
Somebody about to
You
go
do
to jail.
understand how that show ends. Each episode.
What's the new one?
Somebody in cuffs.
Law
like,
and Order.
Oh,
Law and
I'm going to
Order.
jail, I'm going to prison.
What's the new one? The dude was kind of like Monk. He's fucked up. He's mentally fucked up.
Oh, the doctor, the good doctor.
Not a good doctor.
The nigga that's autistic.
No, he's a cop. He works for the bureau and everything. But William Finch, I think his name is something like that.
But he doesn't have problems.
Yes, he does.
What problems he have?
He's mentally fucked up. Him and the whole fucking crew.
Oh.
All the cops are fucked up mentally. They
Nah,
go-
because he works for the GPI. You talking about
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
one?
yeah, he fucked up.
He's not messed up.
Oh my goodness, you didn't hear what I'm saying. The
I
nigga's fucked up.
watched the episode of it.
He goes to therapy because he's fucked up. Him and his girlfriend are fucked up. The girlfriend is fucking anybody she can to get advantage. Okay, yo, I need $20. I'm gonna fuck
All right,
you.
come on.
Shit, that's even worse. Shit.
And she a cop. I'm looking at this shit like these motherfuckers are fucked up. But hey,
They were not special needs and handicapped.
yes,
Man,
they are.
fuck
No, they're not.
Fuck these hoes. Fucking these retarded ass niggas. What's the next call?
Man, I ain't got no tears, man. It's a service. It's a service, nigga. But hey, next we're talking about services. We have some bitch on Facebook, Renee something. She is now a document technician.
Who? What?
She's a document technician.
What is this?
She
Basically,
got
this bitch forges documents.
You need a passport. You need a driver license. You need a degree. You need a diploma.
So
doctor excuses.
That's the excuse.
Now, I can feel on the doctor excuses.
Sounds good to me.
So before we break down into it, I'm gonna these are some of the documents and some of the felonies and charges that you'll get. So we have a Social Security. You forge a Social Security document, that's 5 years. That's a federal charge, felony. Birth certificate, same shit, 5 to 10 years.
She's not gonna get all that time.
Passport, a fucking passport, federal document, U.S. government federal document, 10 years in federal
How much
prison.
money did she make?
Oh,
She charged like $3.
How much money did she make?
She had the prices. She had a menu.
This bitch got a whole menu.
Okay, well, how much did she make though?
We don't
We don't know the
We
whole
don't know.
details. Driver's license, state charge, driver's license. That's 5 to 15 years for a fucking driver's license. And then she talking about worse. It gets worse. This bitch is forging W-2s. So,
pay stubs.
pay stubs. If you forge a fucking W-2 document, the IRS is going to audit you.
I feel on the pay stub though, man. You might be trying to get a place, man. Them motherfuckers ain't doing thorough background checks. You just trying to get this little crappy apartment.
Until it's 5 years down the road, you get a letter from the IRS talking about you owe back taxes.
Or you might just be trying to get a car, and that dealership know you sell drugs, but he just need a physical pay stub.
You going to jail.
Hey, man, I'm be real, man. I got tears only for one reason. I like your hustle. It's a great hustle. But like I always say, man, get the fuck offline with some of this shit, man. You ain't got to promote this shit online. And when you in that underbelly world, like when you sell drugs or you selling pussy and you doing some of this stuff in the underbelly world, I'm be real. You ain't got to be on Facebook and Instagram and all this shit promoting the shit. People gonna find you word for mouth and get your business going because guess what? There's a lot of people that need that shit. There's a lot of people that want to make money off that shit. Man, we're gonna talk about the dark web later. Man, people be buying shit like that off the dark web. So, hey man, I only got tears because you gotta move smarter, girl.
Yeah, I ain't got no tears. Like she hustling, but like Vertiza say, man, come on, man. It's on your personal Facebook. You got a whole menu. Like, you going to jail. Sooner or later. I ain't got no tears for her though.
Juice man.
She asking for it.
No tears, but I hope she made enough because it would be then considered a white collar crime. So she'll be doing very little time. You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna bury her ass underneath the jail. IRS is on your ass. The state is on your ass.
Money talk.
The federal government.
If she made enough money.
She didn't. Because when they're gonna come after the people who did all them pay stubs, home insurance paperwork, passports, fucking apartment approvals. Yeah, it's white collar.
So she's not gonna get that much time.
White collar, they will give your ass 40 years in a heartbeat. You don't serve it, but you still get charged with it. So I mean, hey, we always say it, we said it again. Stop putting shit on the internet. I appreciate the hustle, but hey, I would charge a whole lot more for a fucking passport. I can tell you that.
Yeah, and free Jeffrey. I plead the fifth.
Maybe she can force a document to get herself out of jail, maybe.
Y'all forced me to be here. I plead the fifth. Free Jeffrey.
Man, speaking of crimes, man, we got a potential bill in Louisiana where they're talking about forced castration for sex offenders, particularly with children. So, man, tears or no tears, man.
Man, no tears, bro. It's about time they did this shit, man. I told you, C's, man. Sometimes, man, the punishment got to fit the crime, man. Real quick. I say this to MJ all the time. You got three types of people in this world, in my opinion. You got people that they want to do the right thing no matter what, because they just genuinely good people. I think that's like 5% of people that's walking this earth. They gonna do the right thing 9 out of 10 times because they just feel like that's the right thing to do. Then you got the other 5%. I don't give a fuck what the consequence is. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. I'm gonna do the wrong thing no matter what. Then you got the 90% of the rest of the world. Depending on my probability of getting caught and what the punishment is, dictates what I do. For example, I know people that don't smoke weed only because their job won't let them smoke weed. But I know people that could smoke weed every day, they just don't want to smoke weed. So you just got, and I know people who have a job where you can't smoke weed and smoke weed every fucking day. So like at some point in time, we gotta have punishments that's going to actually deter most of these people from doing shit. Because when you look at how much time most of these, especially child molesters, spend in prison, bro, they spend like 3 to 5 years in prison a lot of the times. Like, bro, for you to be torturing kids for like 5, 7 years, which a lot of them do, and only do like 5 years in prison, man, hey man, that's not enough to deter to me.
The time they got, if they make it out
alive. But hey, a lot of these niggas go to PC. A lot of these niggas don't even walk the compound because they already know what the fuck going on. So they be in solitary confinement for that whole time any fucking way. So, hey man, this is a good thing to me, man. You need to do something to make it be known. This is not acceptable.
Yeah, I ain't got no tears just for those exact same reasons. Cut their balls off. Do all that stuff. I'm trying to figure out if it's a woman, cut their click off and sew their pussy up.
And then a whole thing is most of these states that have like it's like 3 or 4 states. It's like California, Oklahoma, and another state. They have it. They literally have a thing for castration for laws like that, but it's only for men. There's no mention of females.
Yeah, no. Women
too, man. Yeah, you gotta do something to these hoes too.
Yeah, cut the click off and
remove the ovaries. Remove the ovaries and that.
Man, no, they make them bleed out of it after it's sewed up.
Juice man.
Burn it up.
Man.
And make it hurt for the rest of their life too.
This is very hard because it's like I feel what you're saying, but then I think about the people. We just talked about a fake ID. So what happens if you get caught with a chick with a fake ID?
Man, you ain't going to prison for that. You ain't going to prison for that.
So man, if they gonna pass this, they need to utilize this for kids, not them teenagers that act like they grown. It need to be properly utilized for kids.
Like under what age you would say?
Kids, bro.
Like single digits.
Kid.
Under
like
10?
10.
No.
10, 11.
When I look at this motherfucker, I know it's a kid.
Yeah, 10, 11.
I ain't gonna get no age. It's just when you look at this motherfucker, you know it's a kid. It's like when they say, hey, what's porn? You know it when you see it.
Yeah, it's gonna be off everything. It got to be a case by case basis. Because you could do a whole lot to a 13-year-old, 14-year-old, tie them up, all kind of stuff, and have them underneath the ground. You see the movies, all the true stories, and have them. They need to get that business too. They need to get that business
like
too.
when you do blanket punishment, always
it needs to be my case by case, but
this punishment needs to be on the book like the capital punishment.
Yeah.
It needs to be there as a deterrent. So when people decide to commit some of these crimes, at the back of their mind, they got to think, is this worth my dick and balls? Or my clip?
So it's really gonna come down to one or two things. Well, not really one or two things. Something to think about is
and take them bitches put titties away too.
So it's gonna come down to, are you gonna do a medical or surgical? Because you could do
do it like the Aztecs did it, man.
They go
get a rusty knife and chop it off.
Because you got the ones where they literally make them take.
Burn off with a laser.
It's like medical sterilization where they take.
Remember Django? Remember when that dude had Django dick in his hand and he was getting ready to cut that nigga dick and balls off? That's how you do it.
Bleed out.
But have a doctor there so he don't bleed out.
That's what I'm saying. Do it with that laser they do. With that cut. When they do that surgery, cut it off with the laser, then sew them up and burn them up. Yeah, that'd be fine.
So it's the medical or the physical, the surgical one, which they even said there's been cases where the fucking offender actually chose. They was like, yeah, just do it. Because they knew they was fucked up. All I'm going to say is this. If they get this shit wrong, if you do a blanket punishment, you get this shit wrong. We talking about America. When the fuck has justice ever been?
Yeah, it's going to be a case-by-case basis, but...
So I agree with that. That's a great point.
But also, man, let's be real. We all grown men, dog. Let's be real.
Case-by-case basis.
There's a lot of situations that you're not even going to put yourself in, bruh. Like, there's your son's situations. Like, I don't even want to be around certain people, kids, man. Like, I don't want to be around kids I don't fucking know, man. So don't even put yourself around, like, certain situations for shit to even possibly happen, man. Like, don't volunteer you in Walmart and the little kid get lost and be like, oh, I'll take you to the bathroom, little Charlie. Why the fuck is you doing that, bro? Why the fuck you doing that? You might be trying to be a good Samaritan. But see, a nigga like me, nah, man, I'm going to find the nearest white person I can find if it's a white kid. Be like, hey, this white kid needs you. This
like
white
blackish. Oh no, little white girl on the elevator.
Now, if it's a black kid, I'm going to find the nearest black woman I can find. Hey, this black kid needs you. And I'm going to go continue my shopping. But I'm not going to be caught with no one else's kid.
Better than me, because they'd be tapping me, following me all around. I'd be ignoring them the whole time, like, what are you doing? I'm about to get up out of here. I ain't helping nobody.
That's the Rose smart.
I ain't helping nobody.
Moving on, man. We got graduation season, man. It was a white parent. So his daughter is going across the stage, shaking everybody's hand. Right before she gets to the black superintendent, the father jumps his honky white ass on stage and says, no, you are not going to shake her hand. Like, nigga, what the fuck?
And he had a MAGA hat on.
And you can hear the dude saying,
oh no.
You can hear the dude saying, get off me, bro. Get off me.
Nigga, what you doing, man? Get off me.
And he better than me, because I would have said, nigga, if you don't
unhand me, white man.
Yeah, it's like you are doing me a disfavor. But check it. I ain't got no tears. Because he went to jail, so he ain't gonna. He might not serve no time, but they need to make an example out of him. I ain't got no tears.
Yeah, I ain't got no tears either, man. And I agree with you, Rose. Make an example out of that white man. You cannot have people rushing the stage and attacking teachers, principals, or anybody from the board of education because they don't want their students to shake their hand, whether it's because of sexuality, religion, or because of race. So, but I do want to say, this is just a prime example to all the Trump fans and all the people that say racism don't exist. This is a prime example of you got a white man who literally stopped a black superintendent, which is a very high position in the educational system, from shaking a white woman's hand as she was graduating. This just shows you how fucked up that some people are still in America. So I ain't got no tears though, man. Whatever he get, he deserves.
Man, I got tears, man, because it's 2024, man. Like, bruh. Nah. Like, what the fuck is your issue, man? He's a damn superintendent.
His issue is that he's black. He made that man clear.
Nigga, I know. Thank you for that vital information, nigga. But I'm saying, like, they should have just drug his ass out. He got what he got, man. No tears for that.
You know what he was thinking when his daughter was about to shake his hand? He was thinking like that dude Quentin Tarantino said from Django. Shut up, black.
Shut the fuck up, blackie. Yeah, man, I got no tears for that shit, but he got what he got. It's tears for the daughter because he fucked up her graduation and all the other students. So moving on, man. We got, speaking of fathers and daughters, man, it was a father who got shot by his dumbass daughter.
Shut up, black.
That's basically what she said. She said, shut up, old nigga.
Shit contagious now.
Basically what she said, man, but she shot him. Then
She killed him?
nah, she shot him, but he's walking paralyzed. He went to jail. She went to jail.
Hey, you caught it.
The
You caught it.
The judge.
You caught it.
The judge basically
The
fucking.
liquor kick in it.
The judge basically set the bond to $1 million, and he was like, "Good, I want to see your ass out." Then the shit went to another circuit court, lowered it to $50,000 personal bond. That bitch is out.
$5,000.
Went to a fucking halfway house. The bitch got her phone back, and now she's bragging about how she shot her fucking daddy. So
Who paid
tears.
$5,000, mama?
She probably got some money or something, got out, but she in a halfway house waiting
And
try.
the dad's scared to go home now. Hey man, I ain't got no tears, man, because what the fuck was you doing for your daughter to pull a gun out and shoot you? Like, what kind of fathering was you doing? Like, I need more details of the situation. I need to know, did you raise the girl or did the mama raise the girl? Because if the mama raised the girl, then that might explain some shit. She might have raised the girl with only one mission of life: kill your bitch ass daddy. But if you raised the girl, then I got questions like, bro, what the fuck was you doing to your daughter for her to just feel comfortable to pull a gun out and shoot your black ass? Like, that shit's crazy to me, man. So, hey, man. Also, it was funny to hear the dad talk, and the nigga was basically saying, yeah, I'm scared to go back home, man. I'm scared that bitch gonna kill me. Nigga, that bitch almost killed your ass. So, no tears.
Juice, man.
What up, what up?
Man, tears for that shit, man.
That shit's sad, man. Yeah, you gotta nip that shit in the bud, bro.
What would you have done, Juice, man?
You spare the rod, spoil the child. You gotta whoop that.
So if your daughter would have shot you in the leg, what would you have done?
Oh, shot me in the leg?
Yeah.
Which one? I got a lot of daughters.
Shit. Either one.
But that's why you gotta nip that shit in the bud. You gotta nip it in the bud, man. You gotta nip it in the bud early. If you nip it in the bud early, you ain't gotta worry about nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You know your child will never do no harm like that.
But we here now. What you gonna do? We here now.
I done been shot in the leg already?
Yeah, we here now. Your daughter pulled a gun. Fuck, your daughter put a gun on you.
Okay, my daughter put a gun on me and I had my pistol. I didn't have my
You
pistol.
got your pistol.
My daughter's dead.
Man, you got no daughter no.
Yeah, I have no daughter no more.
Hey, C's.
Tears because this man got to live in fear of his life. With his own seed. Like,
Fuck
damn.
that, hell no.
Like,
I mean,
damn.
I go through that. I go through that. But like I said,
Well,
spare the rod.
You think your
spoil
kid,
the child.
you think your kid gonna come in the room while you sleeping and just
No,
smoking?
No. It's like forecasting. Like I got seeds out there, right?
That you ain't taking care of. That you don't know about.
No. I gotta take care of it because I look at it like this. One day his mama might put so much evil shit in him. I'm pumping my gas. Hey daddy, I don't like the way you treated my mama.
And this 6'3" nigga might just walk up on you.
I don't like the way you treated my mama.
Hey nigga,
and pull out.
Nigga, I'm your kid. What you mean?
And, bruh, that's a fear I have. That's why I take good care. Whatever you want, I got you. But at the same time, you have to have good grades. You gotta be, you know what I'm saying, do well in school, you gotta be well behaved. Because it's like you gotta nip that shit in the bud quick because I have fears that a kid may come, 16-year-old, oh man, I ain't like the way you treated my mama back in the day, nigga. Nigga, what?
Hey, see.
And I'm pumping gas, like this nigga done crept up on me with the pistol out and got me stuck. Oh shit.
Rose, man, tips, no tears, nigga.
Gotta put a bullet in his ass real quick before you put a bullet in his
I got tears because like, how you shoot your daddy and you living with your daddy? Like, cause you don't want to follow the rules.
Oh, she was living with the nigga?
Yes.
Oh, that makes it even worse.
Yeah. It's like
you living on my room, eating my food?
Like, well, she was at his house. I don't know if she was living there, but most likely you at his house at nighttime. You were living there.
That's crazy.
Like, and like he's scared for his life, and he kind of old too, so he had her pretty late in life. So she was 20, and he already looked old.
Yeah, he was like 50 something, 60.
Now he walking with a cane, and he shot him in the groin and in the chest. But like he survived, but I'm pretty sure
he ain't gonna survive the next hit.
Nah, I'm pretty sure when he get bread ridden, he don't want her to take care of him.
She's gonna smother him with the pillow.
She gonna grab that pillow like, here you go, nigga.
And what she gonna say? This ain't the first time I tried to kill him.
Yeah. She was probably trying to get some insurance money or something, man. He's like, all right,
her ass out the wheel.
And the dad was trying to tell her, man, hey, stop bringing all these niggas in my house. She said, shut up, black, shut up, black. And she shot the nigga. Shut up, black.
And since we on the subject of fathers and daughters, man, we had this deadbeat ass dad. This nigga on the gram or whatever these other dating profiles. This nigga DM his fucking daughter talking about what's up. She gonna reply back, it's your daughter, nigga.
So this dude seen a chick online and hit her in the DM like, dog, you looking good. But it was his daughter.
No.
He been absent that long. He don't even know what his daughter looks like.
Oh no.
Terrible ass father.
And then she was like, man, I'm your daughter.
And the essential question, what do we always ask, man?
What's wrong with these hoes?
Oh no. Hey man, I asked you this last night, Steve. The only way I can excuse the father is one of two situations. The woman got pregnant and he dipped early on. So he just don't know what his daughter look like.
So how she know what he look like?
Because the mom showed pictures. Or two,
why he following her?
I don't know.
Like, how do you not know?
Or two, the mom got pregnant, never told the dad about the shit or whatever.
How do you not
and
know?
Now the dad just, he doing his thing and he DM her or whatever. Now I doubt those are the cases, but those are the only two things that he can tell me that would make me be like, I understand, dog, bro. You really did not know this girl. But besides that, like, bro, for you just to be an absentee father and not really know what your daughter looks like. Black.
They're black.
No! For you to be an absentee father and
shut up, black.
and just not know your daughter like that, that's crazy, man. And in fact, for you to see a pick of her and say, yo, what's your number? I'm trying to holler. Like, yo, that's wild. But speaking of SVU though, real quick, because you brought it up earlier, there was actually 2 episodes, bro. One with a brother and a sister did not know they was brother and sister, and they was fucking each other. And then there was another one where this older dude was fucking this younger girl, but she was legal. And the mom knew the whole time that was his daughter, but they did not know that they was daughter and mother until like the end of the episode. So
that's kind of like,
great.
Have y'all seen the new Them? The new Them?
Them?
I'm on episode 2.
Yeah. So, never mind.
Yeah, but sometimes that happens, man. That's why, fellas, you got to be careful where you lay your wood at, especially if you ain't wrapping your wood up, because you could have babies out here that you don't know about, and 20 years later, you could be fucking that baby.
How do you not know? This shit's crazy.
Man, because you might be dropping some seed off in New Orleans, Houston, Vegas,
Man.
and you might come back to Atlanta not knowing you dropping seed off in these
You
places.
don't know, but she knows.
Yeah, man. He knew once she said, "I'm your daughter," he didn't reply back. He was too ashamed, like, "Oh my goodness."
Like, I would have replied, even if I didn't know I had a daughter, I would be like, "Oh shit, I'm too old to be trying to have him up for ask me for money." I'm going to go.
That's just as bad as saying, "I'm a man." Yeah, the bitch up, man, what's up with you? I'm a man.
Yeah, like, so, man, it was like for you to the reason why I know that he knew that wasn't, he didn't know that, he thought it wasn't his daughter, but he after she said what she said, he realized like, oh
shit,
that is my daughter. Like, how much of a dummy or you got to be, like, doggone, you ain't been around that long, and the daughter wasn't that old, because she was in her 20s, so
she probably got thick, man.
You know what I'm saying? He might have been one of them old people too. You know what I'm saying? He the one that deserved to be shot when she said when he jumped in her DM, what she should have said, "Shut up, black," and shot him.
Yeah, she said that shit real smooth.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Man, he the whole of the week, man. He the whole of the week, man.
You are the whole of the week.
Because that's weak, man. Like, you ain't been around that long. I understand you don't be around places, but when things like that, that's just karma. Like, because that should haunt him for the rest of his life. I know that would probably haunt me for the rest of my life.
Hey, what you think, Juice, man?
I'm trying to text the wife, but yeah, that shit fucked up. Like I say, he must. Man, I don't know what the fuck was on that nigga mind. I had no idea. That's just terrible because I got a lot of daughters, and ain't no way I'm gonna look at my daughters and be like, "Oh, I'm trying to smash my daughters." That shit ain't cool at all, man. That shit's not right.
Hop in the DM. Shut up, black. Digga. Yeah, man. Moving on, man, to the last topic, man. That's it. Let's take a pause and just think. That's crazy. Hey, be careful. Be careful out here, man. Cover yourself, man. Know your kids. Know what. Be careful where you're dropping your seeds off. But speaking of, dark things, and see, we're talking about the deep, dark web, man. Last topic of the day, man. First of all, let's lay some groundwork. The deep web and the dark web are not the same fucking thing. So the deep web is basically just private internet. Nobody has general access. These are going to be your deeper pockets of the internet where you see, like,
companies.
Because in reality, we only have access to 10% of the internet.
Yeah, basically, in like technical terms, the internet is, you got Wi-Fi in your house.
Yeah,
that's connected to a bigger network. That network connects to another network. That connects to an even bigger network, and then they run sea cables throughout the ocean and shit. So basically, the internet is basically, like, smallest terms, the internet is basically a bunch of networks connected together. That's all the internet is. So when we talk about the deep web is basically just these private forums, researchers. You have to have access. Now the dark web is something completely fucking different. These are the deep. You can't just go up on the internet, Google dark web. You actually have to use certain fucking tools like Tor, the Onion Router, private forums. Like, this is where you heard about, like, the big bust with Silk Road, all these hacking shit. Like, look at the last 5 years. Look at any cybersecurity hack, trace it from the deep web. People are selling malware, viruses, stealing social security numbers, all these data breaches. All that stems from the dark web. The dark web is the criminal underworld on the internet. So, sex trafficking, drugs.
So is torrents or is that considered the dark web? Torrents
ain't even the dark web, nigga. That's barely even the deep web. Like, torrenting is just somebody sharing a file. You got a copy of a movie, I upload it and I share it. That's basically like the Pirate Bay. Mm. None of that it's illegal. But is it really? If I got a movie and I share it,
No, that's all. That's what I'm talking about asking.
So yeah, I mean, and then it's like just realize like if you're gonna look the stuff up, do your research. Don't just go like, oh, I want to check. I heard some shit, or I seen some shit on TV, or I seen a YouTube video or TikTok on the dark web. Oh, they're selling people, or they're selling drugs, or they're selling.
When the last time you've been on the dark web?
I've never been on the dark web. I know how to access it, but I've never been on the dark web.
I've never been.
So it's like that's where like Silk Road was when they shut Silk Road down. Nigga, it was big. That we're talking about millions and billions of dollars being traded illegally. It's like, hey, I need some fully automatic weapons. There's some criminal overseas or even in America. We need to go get that. But something to think about though is who made the tools. All these governments are usually backed by you talk about state actors. You got China, Russia, Iran, North Korea. Shit. Some people might even say Mossad, which is the Israeli, basically the equivalent to the CIA, and you have America. We've got several different cybersecurity or IT focused agencies. So it's like they're basically making the tool. Stuxnet. These motherfuckers are so good, so smart. They found out how to hack into Iran's nuclear plant through a fucking small device. Anybody got a smart home device, anything connected to the internet, something so small, they were able to get into that system and basically destroy the whole nuclear program. So I mean, it's crazy because these tools are made by legitimate governments and agencies. So it's like dark web, it's some deep shit. I mean, it's some crazy shit, and it's like, how do you create it or have agency over it and not be involved? That's why everybody's like, oh, the government doesn't know how to try. Yes, they do.
They're on it though. They're
on it. They know how to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
But it takes so much resources to actually take the shit down because it's like you chop a head off. It's like a hydra. You chop one head off, it pops back up.
But they don't want to take it down because that's where they get most of their probably their intel from.
Exactly. Or they're feeding it. They might even feed it. So.
And they probably feed it intel, and that's how they get trapped in. So it's probably they're not going to stop it, but because they know criminals are here.
Yeah, it's kind of like the whole war on drugs.
Yeah.
If they wanted to fucking stop the war on drugs, they could have dead that shit like 40 fucking years ago. Everybody, if you haven't seen Narcos, great show. Mexican, what's that? Armando. That was my favorite fucking character was Armando. Mexicans, but
Narcos was good.
Narcos was good.
I watched Narcos Mexico or something.
Yeah.
I watched both of those. Those were some good shows. They were good shows. And it was basically based off real people.
So it's like all these shows popping up. Like, you ain't never seen Mr. Robot?
It was kind of like because it was funny because watching Snowfall after you watch Narcos and you watch Snowfall, and then you like that kind of stuff happened like for real, and also the movie with the Mexican when they dug the tunnels underneath.
Oh, El Chapo.
Not El Chapo, but
Sicario.
Sicario.
Yeah. Sicario. But I mean, like, it's like Vertizi, man. I remember back in college, man. We talked about the deep web, and you seen a video on YouTube or some crazy shit back in the day, man. What did you hear about it?
Yeah, man. So I remember when you was off in Germany, and me and the crew was talking about trying to go visit you. And back in the day, for those who remember the Hostel movies, they made 3 of them. It was basically each movie was Americans going overseas and eventually getting captured, tortured, and killed for the entertainment of other people. Now, at the time I'm watching these movies, I'm like, this shit is crazy, man. You know, and I'm telling the crew, I'm telling MGH and D-Will, yo, bro, if we go to Germany, man, we got to be careful on this, you know, over here, overseas, man. They be targeting Americans. Because in the first movie, depending on where you from, they charge more. So, like, Americans had, like, the highest price tag. Like, if you could torture an American, we was the most expensive. Man, these niggas laughed me off the fucking phone, bro. So then, like, literally a couple months later, I went to a seminar at school. And then I started hearing stories about the dark web. And, like, literally people was like, you know, you had some people who would access it. And I had this one white boy that showed me a video And it was a very disturbing video, but just know somebody died in the video. And I basically was like, nah, I don't want to fuck with this shit. But basically, that's when I started finding out, nah, that shit's real, bro. Like, people really be going to dark web and literally they be paying Bitcoin or whatever kind of online currency or whatever that's hard to trace. So they can sit down, watch people get tortured. If you hear some of these stories, like some of them even let you attack the computer where you go like that. Like they'll have weapons on like a nightstand. And they'll have the person tie it up. And they may say some shit like, hey, use the knife.
Chop
or
their head
use
off.
the serrated blade.
Chop
Or
their head
use
off.
the gun. And these motherfuckers are legit be doing that shit. And motherfuckers get their rocks off by doing that shit right there, man. So
That's why it's hard for me to be on Twitter because they put a lot of that stuff on Twitter too. Like you might be just scrolling Twitter, and next thing you know, you see somebody getting their head cut off or something, or getting their mind blow off or something.
Yeah.
It's like I seen that one time. I thought that just stuck with me for a week or so.
But that shit will fuck with you, bro. Because when I saw that shit, when I saw a nigga get his just head chopped off, bro, I ain't want to be online for like a week because that shit was fucked up. Now I will say this: most of the stories I be hearing be very innocent. It really just be a lot of college students and maybe people in their early 30s trying to buy drugs that are untraced, like cocaine, weed, meth, and stuff like that. Like that's probably 90% of the stories you're gonna hear. But now there's that 10% of these sex trafficking shit. Like we talked about before, how sex trafficking is a $1 billion industry. How do you think they doing it? They doing it through the dark web is like one of the main resources how they doing the shit and not getting caught.
Like Silk
You know?
Road. Silk Road didn't go nowhere. They shut it down, but it's still like I remember one video I saw back in the day. I got two. One was I don't know how the hell this is like if you've been on YouTube, you got the real YouTube and you got the new shit. The old school shit. I'm scrolling through like this is before, our son had an account and all that. Back in the day we had like Hot Rock, Hot Damn I Rock, that, all them niggas. I'm scrolling through YouTube. I see some random ass video. It looked like they were speaking Russian or something. It's some dude tied up on the ground. This nigga pull out, one of these dudes pull out a big ass machete, and I see, ha! It's like, is that real? In the next one, I see them sawing hand parts off. So I'm like, I don't know how that shit made it to the internet. So then it's like, you got that shit. Then there's another one. It was a video of a dude. He was like, hey, this is back in
Where
like
you saw that on
YouTube, back in the day.
on YouTube. Wow.
They was chopping somebody's head off.
How you get on that on YouTube? Usually
The algorithm, the rabbit hole back.
You
This
was on a rabbit hole.
is back in the day because Bertiz, you can
That
talk
shit
about
was
it.
real. That shit was
Be on
Yeah,
it.
That's before they was doing.
now YouTube is a lot more stricter what they post, but back in the
They're taking
day,
down quick now.
like they wasn't used to people just posting crazy shit out there like that.
It was
So
like,
you
Yeah,
might
but
go on YouTube.
but you still got to click on it and hit.
I know it's just a video though.
But
This
So
is
I'll say this to for Carl's point. There was a video just like Carl said, and remember how I told you about the coworker I had. My bad. Like there was a video like C said. Remember how I told you like the coworker, the classmate I had that showed me someone getting their head chopped off. Well, the only reason why I even watched it is because the week before I saw a video where it looked like ISIS finna chop someone's head off, and right before they pulled the little machete down, they dropped it and they started doing the nay dance.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, so when he pulled it up, I said, "Oh, I've seen this before. They finna dance, bro." When that head popped the fuck off,
it was like, oh shit. Like matter of fact,
So that's what I'm saying. You want to see something crazy because you click play.
you go on YouTube, you don't expect to see that shit.
Nigga, dancing ain't crazy.
No,
I wasn't entertained, but I ain't wasn't no crazy shit.
Did y'all see Saddam's execution? Yeah. That shit dropped on YouTube way before this shit dropped on Fox News.
Yeah, but no, I'm not going. I'm not clicking.
I didn't look it up. This
Unless-
shit popped up on my feed.
Yeah, but you hit play. You gotta hit play.
I did not. I watched one video turned to two videos.
Because you
turned to
watching
four.
videos like
I'm watching videos. It's nigga YouTube back in the day. That's why I say you do YouTube. You got this old shit.
I'm older than you, so I was there. I remember YouTube.
Nigga,
back
I
in
did
the day.
not go on the internet and type in.
You didn't type it in.
Head getting chopped though. I did not type it.
But you was on there hitting play.
So you gonna act like you never went on the internet and just seen some crazy shit.
Nope, not on you. Nope.
But basically the video was a dude was like, hey,
Not unless I wanted to.
he basically said, I'm gonna access the dark web. This nigga's like, okay, I'm chatting with somebody. The person on the other end basically took over his fucking computer and started fucking with his shit. He said, yeah, that's me. I just turned on your webcam. What's up, nigga? Hey, What you drinking? That's a Pepsi? This dude's bugging the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like when you access this shit, you gotta know what the fuck you're doing. But I mean, like, it's credit card numbers, it's people, social security,
inside government information.
it's like WikiLeaks. Edward Snowden didn't do that shit out of the kindness of his heart. He had a motive. But I mean, this is the shit that the governments do. Like, the whole dark web is like, you should be taking steps to protect yourself, not.
But yeah, but what's the But who cares about the dark web unless you're really trying to go there? Like,
That's what I'm saying.
They're not. Unless you're trying to go there, you go there. But it's like, so what we talking about?
I think for me, man, it's more so like the fact that something like this even exists. The fact that there's something out there in a world that we live in, unbeknownst to us, where you have people watching people get tortured and killed.
But it's something that
watching
we know
people
about.
Get sexually abused. But that's still disturbing to your soul.
And it's like there's an active
to know that's going on.
There's a website that you can go on and you can buy ecstasy pills. You can go buy illegal weapons. You can, like, there's whole networks. Like, these are these people that are so smart doing all this shit. So I mean, it's the fact that it exists is crazy, but we already know, because it's like, what did they do before? It's nothing new. It's just now the shit's on the internet. Internet is nothing but a tool. So it's like the fact of that.
And to your point, Rose, like the fact that we know the government knows about a lot of this shit.
That's how they get paid.
And they're not really doing nothing about it.
They get paid.
That's equally as disturbing right now, because like, y'all seen the Taken movies. Yeah. Which movie was it when his daughter got kidnapped by the Siberians?
I think it was the first one. Man.
The first one when his daughter got kidnapped.
Yeah, the first one. Like, that's real life, bro. Like, yes, that shit hasn't happened to nobody at this table, but it can. Like, it's very possible one of us could have a friend or a loved one just traveling, and somebody just kidnapped them, and now they just lost somewhere in Europe, Africa, or Asia.
That shit happened to my cousin.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah.
Because you're American. You go into a foreign country.
And I mean, you don't even have to look
at. You ain't even got to be in a foreign country. That happens here.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it could be just something like you just traveling to Atlanta. Because Atlanta's the number one most trafficked place in America right now.
And it's like,
we only 2 hours from there.
It's like, you talk about scamming, man. Like, I don't even have to really know how to scam people. I can pay $5 or $15 to get somebody credit card information. It's like, shit. I want a Netflix. I want somebody's Netflix. I just buy a whole Netflix account. You can go on the dark web, you just want access to a Netflix account. Random. I'm gonna just use it 1 or 2 times. Boom. Somebody's shit stolen. Credit cards, medical information. So I mean, it's.
Hey man, it happens.
I mean, it's just a reality. It's like a thing.
I know y'all get the messages. We talked about this before. You get the messages that your password was found on the dark web, and you need to change it.
And you be like, man, fuck that shit. You can have it.
Yeah. I ain't changing nothing. Like, no. I need to remember this.
Like,
remember this.
How to do this.
I'm getting old, but I can't keep typing in new passwords.
Yeah, I am not about to be typing the alphabet.
You got me question myself 2 a.m. Is it 2 S's at the end or 30?
I travel too much. When I sit down, I need to know when I put on this. I'm trying to watch this app, or I'm trying to get into something. Like, no,
I got me locking myself out my own goddamn account.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you got to be careful about what you sign up for. It's like, ask yourself, do you really fucking need it? Put a fucking pin on your fucking Cash App and Zelle accounts, man. Like, fucking, like, if it's got access to your shit, just put a password on it, man.
I got a question, Steve. So, like, for you, Juice Man, yes, sir. Because you was actually overseas in some of these areas where you're doing some of this crazy shit.
Yes, sir.
Like, is there anything about the dark web pertaining to this conversation that's relevant to you? Like something that you've seen or heard?
Yes, but we cannot talk about it on what is this?
On the airwaves.
Yeah,
on the internet.
I will discuss this with you when we get off the line.
On Nightcap.
Yes, sir.
Nah, Nightcap right now. Nobody moves.
Shut up, Black.
Hey, y'all. Hey. It's been a great episode, man. For those who paid attention to the last segment. Hey, be careful when you decide to stroll some parts of the internet, because you never know where you're roaming into. So just protect yourself and your loved ones. Any closing thoughts, y'all?
Yeah, man. Do your fucking research. If you have to ask questions about this shit, ask the questions. Google search. Everybody knows how to use Google. Look the shit up. Do not do this shit yourself. Look it up. Watch YouTube videos. Get your rocks off that way. Do not access this shit because you will get got. Everybody's got some shit stolen, account information, all that shit. Be careful. There's plenty of research. Look up Stuxnet. Look up Silk Road takedowns. Matter of fact, look up the FBI's Anon phones. FBI sold phones to these fucking dark web network, and they sold this shit to them and had them use it. That's a whole nother story for another day. But look up, it's ANOM phones. Look up FBI Anon phones. That shit was smart how they did it. But yeah, it's crazy out here. Deep web, something different. Dark web, no.
In the words of Airbnb Raquel, peace.
Yeah, man. Catch us back in traffic, man. I mean, catch us at a next light. We in traffic. And I'm back, Wyatt.